Today I am here to teach Chapter 2, Avoid Plastic. In the previous classes, you have learned not to use plastics and so many lessons about environment. Today, one more lesson for you, avoid plastics. Now, I will read the passage. Listen carefully. Page number 22. Avoid plastics. It is time to say no to plastic. Plastic is not a strange product to anyone. It's everywhere in the present world, and it has become a part of our life. Alexander Parks created the first man-made plastic. He demonstrated it in an international exhibition in London. He named it as a party sign. The common and wide use of plastic is mainly because it is inexpensive. It is long-lasting and it is easy to make. This substance can be molded into any form by heating, and it can be retained in that particular form when cooled. It can be made into thin and light material, which is now widely used to make hard and disposable carry bags or packing materials. These qualities cause threat to the environment. As it is cheap and easily available, people dispose plastic everywhere. Plastic stays on Earth's surface for many centuries, as it is long-lasting and it is impossible to decompose. It ultimately causes enormous environmental hazards due to migration. Plastic pollution is highly concentrated in big cities. When these are thrown after use, they remain in the soil in the same form as they are non-biodegradable. Okay, I will explain you. Listen. It is time to say no to plastic. See, means here in this lesson, after studying this lesson, we have to try to minimize the use of plastics. Plastic is not a strange. Strange means new. Not a strange means it is not new. Means idu hosatenu alla. Plastic is not a strange product to anyone. See, everywhere, every day we use plastic. Just see your surroundings or in your room. How many things are made up of plastic? So many things. We cannot count. Many things are made up of plastics. So it is not a strange product. Yes or no? Yes. Because whatever we use at home to sit, chair, it is made up of plastics. Then sometimes we will bring water to drink. That water bottle that is made up of plastics. So all the items are made up of plastics. So it is not a new product for us. It's everywhere in the present world, everywhere it is. And it has become a part of life. See, to drink milk, we buy from the shop that also covered with plastic. So, this is a part of our life. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ಬೇಕು. ನಮಗೆ ಜೀವನದ ಒಂದು ಅಂಗವಾಗಬೇಕು. demonstrated. Demonstrated means to show. Where an international exhibition in London. We named it as Pakistan. Pakistan. See here. Pakistan. He named it as Pakistan. Who created the first man-made plastic? Alexander Parks. He named it as Pakistan. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟ? ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ಅಲೆಕ್ಸಾಂಡರ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. The common and wide use of plastic is mainly because it is inexpensive. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಜನ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವರಿ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೈ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಇನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಮನಿ. ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣ ತುಂಬ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಚೀಪ್. ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಚೀಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. Expensive opposite word inexpensive. Expensive means high cost. Inexpensive means some that cost less money. And kadime. Yaudake hana kadime? Plastics made up of plastics. It is long lasting and it is easy to make. Long lasting means permanent. We can use more days. This substance can be molded into any form by heating and it can be retained in that particular form when cooled. Mold means to give a shape. This substance means material. This material can be molded, can be give shape into any form by heating. Children, have you observed sometimes your parents by heating the pipe, they will push to another pipe. See, means why they heat? Because they heat the pipe to enlarge it. So in the same way, when we heat the pipe, we can make it we can give it any shape to that. ಯಾವುದೇ ಶೇಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. Then it forms when it cooled. It can be made into thin and light materials. See, we can make it as thin. Thin means ತೆಳುವಾದ, opposite for thick. And light material, lightweight also. By this plastic, we can make a thin and a light material, which is now widely used to make hard and disposable carry bags. Disposable means meant to be used. Disposable meant to be used once and thrown. Disposable carry bags and packing materials. Nowadays we are using many of them using disposable carry bags or packing materials. These qualities cause threat to the environment. Threat means damage to the environment. As it is cheap and easily available, people dispose plastic everywhere. See, plastic earlier have said, plastic is very cheap, so people use and throw. People dispose plastic everywhere. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಸಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಸಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Plastic stays on the earth's surface for many centuries as it is long lasting and it is impossible to decompose. Plastic stays on the earth's surface. ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ it will stay many years. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. And it's impossible to decompose. Decompose means decompose. To break into smaller parts ಅಥವಾ ಕೊಳೆತು ಹೋಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. For example, if we throw carrots, apples, it will decompose soon. But if we throw plastic outside, it will be in the same form for many years. So it is impossible to decompose. It ultimately causes environmental hazards. Enormous means extremely large. Environmental hazards. Hazards means dangerous. ಇದು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿಯುವಂತಹ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳು ತುಂಬ ತೊಂದರೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಪರಿಸರಕ್ಕೆ. Due to migration, and next one, due to migration, plastic pollution is highly concentrated in big cities. Migration means moving from one place to another place. When people move from one place to another place, they will carry all things from one place to another place. Then they will pack all the items in the plastic covers, carry bags. So this is also one of the main reasons for this. When these are thrown, plastic pollution is highly concentrated in big cities. You have observed this. In cities, people use plastics and they throw there only, and you have seen all the way when you go from here. When these are thrown after use, they remain in the soil in the same form as they are non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable means not capable of decompose. ಅದು ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಳೆತು ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Non-biodegradable. See, I will give one example. Biodegradable, whatever, say for example, leaves, then carrot or vegetables, or if we throw out, it will decompose. But if we throw plastic, it will be in the same form on the layer of the soil. So it is non-biodegradable, means plastic is non-biodegradable thing. So it is hazards to the environment. Once again, let's see this meanings. Strange means new. Not strange means not new. Demonstrated, to show. Expensive, high cost. Inexpensive, something costs that less money. Kadime hana. Substance means material. Disposable, meant to be used once and thrown. Use and throw. Threat means damage. Decompose, to break into smaller parts. Enormous, extremely large. Migration, move from one place to another. Hazards, dangerous. Inexpensive, something that costs less money, means not expensive. Non-biodegradable, not capable of being decomposed. Then mold, to give a shape. See, now questions are there. Who invented plastics? Alexander Parks invented plastics. What did he name it? He named it as partisan. Then, why do people dispose plastic everywhere? People discompose plastic everywhere because it is cheap, and it is cheap, or it is inexpensive.